Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler video series videos I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm gonna talk about the stuff. I'm gonna let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not gonna lie. I'm reviewing this now because if I wait much longer, I'm just going to eat it. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there and try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, though? Happens to be my cultist black shirt. Yeah! One of a few that I have, actually. Cultist Black is a band that I've been following pretty much since their inception, like really since they first started teasing the project. They sort of arose out of the ashes of the band Motograder when that band kind of imploded. The lead singer went on and he started up the band Cultist Black. And I've been following them ever since. I saw them on their very first tour. I got to see them a couple years later when they were on tour with Static X. And then I just got to see them last night. They were on tour with a band called Vampires Everywhere and Dreamwake, which, by the way, I've done a Concert Confessions episode, which by this point should be uploaded, just in case you're interested in my concert comings and goings. I really love these guys. I think they're fantastic. I actually have videos from every one of the performances of theirs that I've attended. Said videos are on my channel, just in case maybe you want to check them out. My words are bit. If nothing else, I'd be more than happy to kind of point you in the right direction as far as their music goes, because they're genuinely one of my favorite bands. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Why did I need to eat this review it before I just went over there and ate it finally? Well, that's because, folks, it happens to be, boom! See, I can still catch. My brain's just a little. It is from Seattle Chocolate, is their Campers S'mores milk chocolate bar with graham crackers. Ooh. Okay. I don't know dick about Seattle Chocolate Company, but I like chocolate and stuff. Apparently it's woman-owned. That's neat. And yeah, sure, kosher dairy, all that good stuff. Let's get a thing for the thing. It looks like that. We'll kind of ha. Now, my question going into this, is it just graham crackers, or is there going to be marshmallow bits in it? What are we doing here? Let's find out together. And yeah, I bought this a few days ago, and like every day since I bought it, I was like, I could eat that. I could eat it. Nobody could stop me. I bought it. It's mine. But I was like, no, just go review it, you idiot. Otherwise, you'll have eaten something without posting it for the internet. Why would you do that? So, okay. I believe that's marshmallow bits. Cool. Let's give it a go. Guys, I'm a little bit disappointed with the molding for the chocolate, just because it's that, like, just generic chocolate design. That's fine, but it's always nice when you see a little personal touch to it. But anyway, let's open it up. Ooh. That's super tasty. And it's got a little thing here, too. Here to brighten your day. The cheerful truffle bar is designed to inspire random acts of chocolate to keep for yourself or give to someone who brings light in your day. Damn, that's good chocolate. Most importantly, 10% of net profits of all Seattle Chocolate products are donated to support girls and women. Learn more at seattlechocolate.com. About the artist, I kind of tore the thing. We'll see if we can get it. Esther Loopstra, I'm going to go with that, Loopstra, specializes in food and travel, hand lettering, and surface design. Her work radiates whimsy, dreaminess, and fluidity, and are an extension of her perpetual curiosity. In addition to creating art, Esther has a passion for teaching others to express their own creativity. Good on ya! I guess that's for the thing. That's a cool design. This is super tasty. I should mention, I really love it when there's a s'mores candy bar. Somewhat famously, and occasionally they bring it back for brief periods, Snickers had a s'mores bar, and I fucking loved it. It was a tiny little thing that cost as much as a normal goddamn Snickers bar, but I didn't care. I would still buy them from the vending machine when I was going to community college. I didn't graduate community college, by the way. I got no degree. I just pissed away money. But this chocolate itself, really tasty chocolate, nice and creamy. And then, yeah, you just get hit with these little bits of graham cracker. They're not like big bits. It's kind of like almost crumbs throughout. So you get that graham cracker taste in every bite. You know, you're not missing it because you missed a chunk. And then you've got sort of that kind of marshmallowy vibe a little bit. That's really nice. It doesn't taste a shitload like an actual s'more would, because at the end of the day, the fundamental problem that any s'mores candy bar is going to run into is that obviously if you have a s'mores, you know, you're cooking the marshmallow, you're doing the thing. And some of them I've tried that have like tried to emulate that a little bit, but it is still really tasty because of course, you know, that combination of flavors just works really well. That's why s'mores is so damn good. I really, really like that. Good on you, Seattle. Like, you know, I don't know. Is Seattle still known for their coffee these days? I don't know. I've never been to Seattle, but that was like a big thing when I was coming up. That and like grunge, and I don't think they're known for grunge these days. But no, that's a really tasty chocolate bar. I think a lot of it hinges on the fact that the chocolate itself is just really tasty. It's a nice milk chocolate. It's sweet, but not overly sweet, so you're still allowed, you know, the flavors from the graham and from the marshmallow, especially the marshmallow, it's still allowed to be, you know, that nice sweet element. There's a little bit of bitterness on the tail end, but like fairly minimal. That's really good. Good chocolate, fun ingredients. That works out really well. I got no beef with that. But two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Absolutely. Absolutely. There is nothing wrong with that. I'm not going to say it's my favorite s'mores candy that I've ever had, but it's nice. The chocolate is good. The ingredients work together. And it's well presented, you know? Plus, you've got the added advantage of the whole charity thing and, like, you know, the cool artist stuff. And I appreciate, like, that personal element to it, you know? Especially when it is a little bit smaller company. You know, putting that extra flair, you know, it creates a connection with your customers. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. So I would definitely get that again. That's just tasty. I got it at Target, by the way, if that helps you any. Before people ask me, where'd you get it? Target. And if I would recommend it, absolutely I would recommend it. I think that, you know, be realistic with your expectations. It's obviously not going to be a one-to-one with a proper s'mores experience, but it does have the flavors involved, and again, they're well put together. Like, it's a well-structured candy bar. And, you know, it's not doing anything overly fancy, but it doesn't have to, because it's just tasty chocolate with good ingredients. So, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go there yourselves a truly s'mores-tastic rest of your life, because, folks, s'mores are s'mores. They're just s'mores. It's fun to say. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, are you a fan of s'mores? I mean, I think probably, at least in America, most people are probably down with s'mores, although I'm sure there's people who aren't, you know. I go over there and I say that thing, most people, and I do want to emphasize, like, I'm not trying to go over there and make anybody feel like outcasted for not, because I've certainly been on the end of that, where like there's something that just, seemingly everybody likes and I personally don't. And it's like, you can feel a little bit ostracized if people are going to be dicks about it. I'm not trying to do that, But certainly a lot of people like it. And, but if you're one of those people who don't, whether you live in America or not, let me know. What don't you like about it? And don't feel like you have to defend yourself. But, if you want to go into it a little bit, hey, that's cool too. Anyway,